Ready. All right, guys. Today is a special episode. We have some new stuff for you, a new intro and new outro and some new lights.
A new in-between-tro.
A new in-between-tro. And some more coffee. Cheers, Chris. Episode 32.
Boy, we are back. Episode fucking 32 of the After Death Podcast. Hosted by myself, Chris, and
Ernie. Myself.
Goodbye.
That's all, folks. Hope you like the new intro.
That's all it was. It was just literally the intro and outro.
Yeah. It's a 2-minute long episode.
Yeah. No, guys, we're back with another banger of an episode. Banger, I hardly know her, but I will still bang her. No, today we are drinking Starbucks, as featured on the Patreon base intro tier. Venti Iced Blonde Americano, $3.95. That's how much it costs for this delicious fucking goodness. And yeah,
for one of these, you can support us on Patreon.
Exactly.
For a whole month.
Exactly.
Not just the 30 minutes it takes you to drink it.
And actually, you're not just buying us coffee. We're not using that for the coffee. We're using that for the set, for upgrades, for,
China balls.
The lighting. Exactly. So, I don't know if you guys noticed. Maybe the set looks a little different. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. For those keen-eyed observers out there, we actually have changed the lighting set one fucking more time.
Yep.
So, in hopes to have a little bit more crisp and clear and softer lighting. And I think it really fucking worked out. You guys can't see it, but there's literally a fucking umbrella full of light right above us.
Yep.
And I think it looks fucking dope, dude. It looks so good, dude. Like, even on your camera, you switched over, and I'm like, damn, dude, your face looks so fucking delish.
Bing! Oh.
Sexy. I'm talking about the lighting.
Oh, yeah.
But, no, so we did that, always trying to improve the set. We have a little... some little friends that have joined us.
Yeah.
Along the way.
Yes. We do. The new intro we shot. So the new intro shows some of the new stuff we got from Monsterpalooza. Mm-hmm. Which is one thing that we promised last episode that we'll talk about. Mm-hmm. We'll also talk about the fishing trip that Chris went on a little Forrest Gump adventure.
Forrest
Gump.
Forest dump. You know how hard it is to take a shit in the forest?
We'll talk about that soon.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, I think we should probably talk about Monsterpalooza first.
Yeah.
Since the new intro does have those new things that we got.
Yes.
So every year, except for during COVID, me and my family, my dad, my brother, and sister would go to Monsterpalooza. It's a horror convention in Pasadena. Yeah. That's the 5th time he's done that.
Dude, it's the
Let's
coffee.
put a counter.
No. Are we gonna do pre-show?
Pre-show?
Like pre-show?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We could just open it up with like dum 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 dum.
Yeah.
Just to prove that maybe that was your 5th. Do you think it was?
I think it was.
I think it was too.
It's the coffee. Okay, I will say this about beer. We're filming this pretty early in the day. I say early.
Yeah,
it's early to us. But yeah, dude. The fuck. Okay, this is the thing. I don't know what beer does but it like retains the coldness more. I guess because it's in a bottle or aluminum, and this is like plastic,
thin plastic.
Yeah. So all the cold sweat just fucking drips out of it, and then you get this, which is like. You get that doesn't
Number
count.
6.
I was for reference only.
Number 6.
But yeah, so I don't like this.
Yeah.
That's why we drink beer, but whatever.
So every year we go to Monsterpalooza, and like I said, it's a horror convention.
Yeah.
And they have lots of cool shit. Like We saw lots of like Japanese style toys, like
okay. That's what blew me away. I cut you off.
No, it's good.
No, but what blew me away is that the old toy makers from like Godzilla back in like the 50s were selling like the OG, like the original shit.
Yeah, for so expensive,
dude. Oh my, dude, it was so cool. Like and one of the things I didn't expect to see was like actual history. Like I thought it was just like new shit and like recycle, but it was like no, like they actually have like old school like vintage stuff, and I was like, that's dope.
Yeah, kind of like Frankenstein, sort of. For those of you that live in Southern California, know Frankensteins. I don't know if they go to other places. I'm sure they do, but yeah, they showcase a lot of old stuff, and it's stuff that I'm really into. Creature from the Black Lagoons everywhere, Invisible Man, Wolfman, Dracula, all that stuff. I have the Invisible Man movie right here in Blu-ray or 4K.
Where is it?
This one.
Where?
That's a good one. Yeah.
So wait, who is this?
So right here we got Matt Millard 3D.
Matt
fucking
Millard.
Awesome. This is the one of the creatures from Doom.
Shout out Matt Miller.
Matt Millard.
Shout out to his family.
And Last Resort Toys, this is part of their trash bag bunch, which I think you or my brother said that play on words for
Garbage Pail Kids. Yeah.
So I thought that was funny. It looks like an old Japanese, like all the other Japanese toys that we were looking at throughout the Monsterpalooza. And then I don't know who made this because I bought this so fast since it was the last one.
Dude. No. It was so quick. Actually, I in the B-roll of the footage that I caught on that day, I think I have their
recorded it.
Yeah. that ass.
So yeah, I posted this on Instagram, but it's from The Shining.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, shout out to anybody who caught that in the intro and in the reference.
Yeah,
it's a small reference, but it's a dope one.
It's a good one.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, there's so many fucking crazy like. Are they cosplays or they're just dress up or whatever?
Yeah, cosplay. Yeah.
Dude, the Colonial
Pinocchio
Marines
one was sick.
Pinocchio.
Remember? Geppetto?
Oh yeah, and his dick was like 4 feet long.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Geppetto?
Yeah. No, I was just kidding.
Oh shit. I would have believed it.
Help me, please.
I got the blue fairy. I'm gonna get her power spooner later and bring this baby to life. Shut up, Liz.
Please don't eat evil.
No.
They would do stuff like that though.
Oh yeah. When he lies, it gets.
Yeah.
When he tells the truth.
That was sick though.
Yeah.
He was walking around with Pinocchio in a cage or some shit.
Yeah.
Push in a cart, and they had like a chick tied to the cart in chains.
That's just
you were scared of a few of those creatures walking around.
Okay, when you're faced with these weird ass and they're probably like hot girls too, but they just look so fucked up with all the makeup and shit, and the way they were acting like all creepy and shit, dude. No way, dude.
They had like the grayed out eye contacts.
Yeah, and it's also like, okay, so like it's very interesting. Like when they're getting like their makeup done, I found this a very interesting interaction. When they're getting their makeup done, they're in the chair, right, and they're just like sitting there and they're like doing the fucking shit on their face or whatever, and you're looking. Obviously, it's a spectacle. They're on a stage. You're looking at them.
Yeah,
and then I could see them like look at the camera or like look at you, and then I for some reason I feel like I'm like, oh shit, should I not be watching them? But they're on stage, like
and they're like pretty much naked.
Yeah, see, but you don't. I don't register that in my mind. Like they're pretty much naked because they're like blue, you know. So I'm like, they look weird or like monsterly.
Yeah, they don't look naked.
But yeah, so I went there, did a little test footage before going on my fishing trip, just to see, you know, like how good of a video I can come up with on the spot, and I think it was pretty cool.
Yeah,
we got some cool slow-mo shots, cool close-ups.
Mm-hmm. There's so much more stuff I wanted to buy for the set, for the house.
Okay, there's so much stuff to buy.
Yeah,
you can go broke literally in an hour there.
Yeah.
Like I saw that shit and I was like, dude, this is dope. This is dope. This is dope. That would be cool on like a pedestal in your house. But you're like that. Your house doesn't look. Yeah. Your house doesn't facilitate this kind of cool art. You would have to buy like a mansion that's like old Victorian and shit, and then put that there and
on pedestals and shit.
Dope as fuck. Yeah. But dude, and then the Ghostbusters, like the one, I think it's like what 1/16 scale or 1/12 scale. And it's them shooting the fucking laser, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Those were dope. Then there was like the life-size Rancor from and the Mando was writing it from Mandalorian.
Yeah,
dude, I was like,
they had the full mother alien.
Oh yeah,
the pregnant mother alien.
That's a big undertaking, dude. Just think about that, like from start to literal finish, like. Final details
to transporting too.
Oh god, it must have been a bitch to transport.
Dude, imagine.
What I'm more impressed about is when you find out like, oh yeah, this is actually like 30 pieces, and you're like, what? I can't even see the seams. Like, but they're like, yeah, this screws off, this pops off, this opens up, and you're like, holy shit. Yeah, dude, it was.
That's one for me.
Motherfucker.
That's one for me.
Justice. You're so sweet.
No, but it was my first time doing it.
We'll have the full video on Patreon.
We'll have the full video on Patreon as well as the fishing trip. That'll be on Patreon. And yeah, dude. So that leads into do you want to say anything else about
Monsterpalooza? I did go to Monsterpalooza for 2 days. I went twice. Once with Grace, my girlfriend, and the other with you, my family. Mm-hmm. The first day though, we did go to the museum that they had there. It was cool.
A museum?
Yeah, there was like that long line that was like waiting. When we walked in, you can see a long ass line.
Oh yeah, I thought we had to wait in that, but
no, that was you're all. We just broke in.
Yeah, no, honestly, I thought we did. I was like, we're just going through here.
Yeah,
like I've never been, so
yeah, no, that was for the museum, and it was cool. It's like this dark area where it just has like old movie props and stuff. I did take some pictures, so I can show you guys right here. Wow.
And then it's gone.
Yeah.
Then we should have them like swirling around like wow.
The wind. But yeah, it was cool. Grace liked it, you liked it.
Yeah, and it was dope.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 would go again. With money this time. Cuz you do want to buy shit.
Yeah, there's so much good stuff.
Oh my god, and then not even getting to the end where McFarlane Toys is. And you're like, oh.
Sideshow and all that.
Oh, Sideshow, yeah, that too. Where you're like, I need it.
Dude, that place made me want to get into ZBrush to 3D print some stuff. Well, first create models and then 3D print. Because, dude, imagine making some cool stuff. Like, I can make you this. Dude. Like, I can put your face on this.
I'm all down. I'm down.
And then we can sell merch for the podcast.
It's just a little figurine of me. Yeah, dude, I want it.
With holding like coffees.
Yeah, dude.
And beers.
Coffees and beers.
See?
Yeah.
We can do stuff like that.
And then one hand going like this.
But yeah, ZBrush is cool. It's how everybody makes the 3D printing models.
Nowadays.
Yeah, that's how this little creature was made too.
ZBrush. Shout out.
Actually, no, this was a cast. Yeah, never mind. That's not how this was made. This was a mold.
Fuck ZBrush.
But yeah. Oh, so your fishing trip.
Yes.
How did that go?
It was pretty dope. Dude, we haven't. Okay, so I said like 8 years. It's actually been like 5 years. But yeah, dude. So we went up to June Lake. Well, not just June Lake, but June Loop. And June Loop has like 3 different lakes. So it's Silver Lake, Gull Lake, and June Lake, and a shit ton of rivers all around there. And dude, it was the most peaceful. I was like, dude. What, like, I didn't because I'm like, okay, like back when you're a kid, you're like, yeah, it was cool, it was fun, and it was like you don't really go to nature all that much. But then going back as an adult and like just experiencing that, I was like, dude, it's so peaceful. It's like, oh, dude, you appreciate it much more as an adult than you do as a kid. And it was so cool. Like, dude, I literally almost fell asleep on a rock at the lake. Like,
you wake up, there's snakes all over you.
It's
You're like, this is beautiful. Fuck!
What's that on my face?
Someone's dick.
He's like, you ain't come here much, son. Let me show you what a snake is. What a lake snake is.
A lake snake.
Nah, dude, but it was dope. Like, we were just chilling up there, going fishing. We wouldn't even like get up super early like everybody else would. We just go, just fucking.
That's why you didn't catch shit.
No, okay, so let me clue you into the bullshit. This year was particularly colder than any other year prior. So what that meant is there's more snow, there's more ice, more rain. What that does is when the lakes are supposed to unfreeze and the rivers are supposed to unfreeze, well, they do, right? But what happens is all the snow in the mountains is still like fresh and frozen and shit. So then what happens when it starts getting hotter, like towards the time where, you know, it's like the hatch, they call it the hatch, right? Which basically means like all the flies and shit start to like hatch, and then they start to float around the water. And then that's why fish jump and they grab the flies.
Oh, didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought they were trying to breathe like. Yeah. Yeah. Every time.
Yeah. And then no. Okay. Yeah. So they're actually trying to eat, right? And also, well, if you didn't know this, a good way to figure out if a fish is like purebred or like born in like a hatchery, is you get some pebbles and you just throw it on the lake. Yeah. And what that does, if they go up, if they like jump and try to grab the rocks, that means they were born in a hatchery.
Because they're trained to like get the food from the top.
Yeah. Well, they're trained to get the pellets. So if you go to a hatchery, like a fish farm, basically, you could pay like 25 cents and get like a handful of like feed, and then you just throw it on the water and they fucking they go all crazy. So, pro tip: if you go to a lake and you just toss some shit in there and you see them come up, boom, you know that they're bait fish.
Damn, you out there being Red Dead Redemption, bro,
dude.
Fishing for fucking megalodons.
Hell yeah, dude. Okay, I will say lake fishing is really not my forte, but like it's fun. Like it's fun to kick back and
as opposed to what?
River fishing or fly fishing, dude. I love fly fishing, dude. That shit is so one. It's so relaxing, and two, it's like so. It's hard. It's definitely harder because you literally have this little piece of fly, like this little hook and like fibers around it, so it's made to look like a fly. And there's no weight, there's nothing.
Oh.
It's just it's
you
a fly.
Throw it in and pull it out.
And sometimes,
but those are the farm fed ones, right?
No. Those are the purebred ones, or like the naturals, right?
Right.
So they're trained to know what different kinds of flies look like because that's their food, right? So they know like what a dry fly is. And a dry fly is basically a fly that doesn't go under the water. So the fly will stay on the water, it'll float, or it'll just like zoom back and forth, right? A wet fly is something that's like a larva or a nymph or something like that, which is actually wet, goes like dips underneath the water, they can come back out, or is like hatched under the water like a leech. So when you're fly fishing, you have this long ass rod to get like out into the river and then like cast back and forth, and all it is just using the line, like line manipulation, and like tossing it, and then you use different kinds of casts, right? So normally in like lake fishing, you're literally going back and then tossing forward and then as far as you can go out, right? Because you're either on the lake or you're trolling, which is you just drop a weight and a line and
all the trolls.
Yeah, and then it fucking just goes. With fly fishing, you have to literally be strategic with your line placement and where you're gonna throw, how you're gonna cast. There's different casts, like it's called a barrel cast, my favorite fucking cast. So if you want to try and move your line into a certain position that's like off by a certain degree of an angle, all you have to do is roll your wrist and it literally barrels. So it goes like, your line goes like this, like twists, and then it fucking just lays there. And then if that's not right, then you cast it again and then it rolls like that and it lays in a different angle. So you just do that while the river is going down. So, and then you have to find the pockets of where the fish are actually, like sitting, because like
they're just chilling during a podcast.
They are just chilling, dude. They are just chilling. Like normally, okay, this is the crazy thing. People think like, oh, fish are just like,
yeah,
they're not. They're literally sitting in a pocket of water that's like a current. Like say there's a rock right here.
Yeah,
current's coming down. It's gonna go down like that. Do like a whirlpool and then come back up, and they're just sitting in that little whirlpool.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that where fish are like in one spot, but they're doing this,
and they're just chilling, bro. They're just fucking. They're like,
do 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 do,
and they see the hook, and they're like, dude, oh my god, Luke. Have you've seen that TikTok, right, where it's those two guys and they're just like.
Oh yeah. I showed you, I think.
Yeah, and then they see this and they're like,
yeah.
and they're like, no.
And the other one goes after it too.
Yeah.
I was telling you that was like an episode of SpongeBob when they're like sitting on the hooks.
On the hooks,
they call it a carnival. They're like the carnival's in town, and it's all the people up on top fishing.
On the hooks, yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, so this is what makes fly fishing fun, is that it's not just lake fishing where you just hit it and it's like standing there. Mm-hmm. You literally have to cast before like that little whirlpool, wait for your fly to go down into the whirlpool for them to see it, and then if they don't see it in time, your fucking fly keeps going down. Then you have to reset, recast over. If you fuck up the cast, you have to correct it and then wait for it to come back down, and boom, and then that's the fun part, because you're like literally like trying. You're not just sitting there and just waiting.
But do you see the fish, or do you assume it's there?
Sometimes you can see the fish, and then sometimes you're assuming because you know the pockets, you know the brooks, you know like they're never going to be in fast water. So you look at the speed of the water and you're like, no, they're not going to be here. And you go like further down on the river, and then you see like a smaller, calmer area. You're like, they're here. Yeah, dude, it's so fun. I fucking love it. Didn't catch anything because it was too cold. So that's where it comes into play, the snow and the mountains and all that. If it's too cold, there's obviously a lot of snow still.
Yeah.
But then the snow heats up and it turns into water, and then it starts running downhill, right? It gets into the rivers. It makes the rivers colder, and it makes the water run faster. So basically what it's doing is just cooling off the river, so then the fish aren't inclined to eat. They're more lethargic, and so they're not biting.
Right.
So you're fighting against the climate, you're fighting against the river, you're fighting against the fish, whether or not they feel like eating on that day. Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude.
And the other fishermen.
Yeah.
I asked you, are there ever fishermen that like on purpose give you wrong information so you don't fuck with their spot?
Of course, dude.
Yeah,
dude. Okay,
fucking assholes.
Okay, my dad had this story where he was like, he walked in, or he was like at a river, and he was like coming up onto this spot, right? And it kind of looked like a decent spot. And he was like, "Hey, what's up? Catch anything on this?" Because like the fisherman community is generally like a nice.
They're toxic.
They're toxic and they need to be eliminated. No, they're generally like nice people. Like they're like, dude, like we're me and my dad were on a boat and we're just chilling on the lake, and then some guy comes by and goes, "Hey, have you caught anything?" We're like, "Nah." They're like, "Oh yeah, me neither. Last time I caught something was last week. It was just one, and that's it." And I was like, "Damn, dude, like everybody's having bad luck out here."
Yeah.
And he was like, they're like, "What are you trying?" And we're like, we're trying power bait and salmon eggs or whatever. And he's like, "Yeah, I tried that power bait. Tried all different kinds. I tried some jiggers. I've tried worms. Like nothing's hitting." And we're like, "All right, cool." Like so anytime I've gone fishing, man, they've always been like that. So I'm like, dude, like fishermen
they're cool.
They're homies. It's like, what's up? What do you got? You got the sauce? Like, what do you? Oh, they're hitting on this. Like, try that, and then boom, you get a couple. But this time, my dad went there and he saw some guy, and he was like, "Hey, like any luck?"
Mm-hmm.
The guy was like, Nah, that spot sucks, and he has like a fisher or a line full of fish.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "That spot right there?" And he's like, yeah, man, you don't want to go there. Like it's not good.
Spooky.
Yeah. And
there's ghosts in the lakes.
Yeah. They get you. They cut your line.
Yeah.
And so my dad was like, "Oh, this spot," and fucking tossed in his line. Boom, got a hit immediately.
That was when you were with him?
No,
that
was
was the time before.
That was the time before.
Oh,
and I was like, "Damn, dude, they did them dirty."
fucking snakes.
Yeah, dude. They are. There are some people who are assholes. Weights and fish.
Weights and fish. They got weights and fish.
Which is funny for the openers. They do have that. Like every opener. So season openers are basically when the lake is not frozen or the lake is thawed out enough so you can go fishing on a boat. And generally that lines up with season times and hatches, right? So boom, the opener. And they also have a closer in October. So for every opener, they have that like who can catch the biggest fish for like a week, right? Mm-hmm. And then, they have a cash prize at the end, right? So you would be inclined
to put weights in fish.
Yeah. But albeit, I do see, you'd have to put a lot of weight in fish to.
No, just a little bit. Just a little bit. So that you don't notice them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But the weights are like so small.
Yeah.
Like they're like grams.
Kilograms, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, you would have to fucking, you have like a 5-pound fish.
It's like a bean bag. It's all weight at the bottom.
It's a fucking puffer fish.
Yeah.
How the fuck did you catch that here?
Why is it not deflated? Don't touch it. Dude, that reminds me of the story you told me was it your dad? Was it your dad?
Yeah, it was my dad. Okay, so my dad he's got a bunch of stories on fishing, but he was out.
I love that.
He was out. This was back when I wasn't born yet, but he was with my mom and my grandparents, and they were out fishing, and they were out on a lake. They were trolling, right? Like, so basically trolling is you throw your line and you let it go as far as it can go, like maybe 100 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And then you stop and then you just put it on the back of your boat, like, or you put it like on a stand and you just let it go, right? And it has a lure on it like that looks like a fish, and it just fucking spins and it looks like a fish is like in the water. So bigger fish, this is like if you want to catch fucking monsters, right?
Yeah.
Bigger fish will look at that and be like, "Oh, that's a small fish. I want to eat it," because
they can eat it.
Yeah. So, boom, you catch that, you get this big fish, and you see your line just go down, right? And then you pop that shit up, right?
So what's the trick to that? Because sometimes it goes down, or how do the fish eat it without...
Oh, you want to know something crazy, dude?
What?
It's going to blow your mind. If you have a good enough rod, so me and my dad, our family, we only ever use ugly stick.
Ugly stick?
Ugly stick. UGLYSTIK. Ugly stick. Best fucking rods. Lifetime guarantee, so if it breaks, you just go take it back and they give you a new one.
Mm.
Here's the crazy thing, dude. you hold the line while the fish is biting, you could feel the fish bite.
Mm-hmm.
It's that sensitive. So you feel like the nibble.
Oh, because you're saying that they eat it without you feeling it, and that's why you think it's taking so long.
Yeah. So there will be some times where they nibble on it and you don't feel it. They're that fucking sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's other times where they actually do nibble on it and they pull it and you feel like you feel it. Like almost like you're like 5 feet away from the fish, but yet you're like a couple 100 feet.
Yeah.
So it's pretty sensitive. So that's how you can tell when they're biting. But in this particular instance, they're like, dude, we haven't caught anything all day. Let's just go get some food, right? So my dad's like, my line, his line's like a couple 100 feet out, right? He's like, I'll reel it in when I get to the dock. Like, I won't worry about it. Put it down, turn on the engine, started going, right? Speeding like a motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
Goes, gets to the dock, and everybody's getting out, and he starts reeling it in, right? And it's like a couple 100 feet, right? So you're going for a while.
Shout out to Mine.
Couple 100 feet.
Reel it in.
Reel it in.
I got the bag.
Bring it in.
Yeah, there you go. So he brought it in.
Struck up a match. I don't know. Yeah, so he's reeling it in. Shut up. And he finally gets to the end, and there's this huge fucking bloated bass.
Yeah.
This like largemouth bass. And he goes, oh shit. He goes, what the fuck? How did I? And then, so basically what had happened is when he left the boat, like when he put his rod down to go, like to leave,
yeah,
and he turned on the engine, he caught the fish, but then he fucking floored it, and the fish is like on the line,
swallowing all the water,
just like, dude, becoming a fucking vacuum, dude. He was a Dyson fish for like a good 5 minutes, dude.
Oh
yeah, so it got so bad that the fish was like bloated, and like when he pulled him out of the water, he started seeing all his food come up, like all the smaller fish and like bait and shit. And he was like, "Oh my god, what dude, that fish was dead, bro.
The fish is all throwing up."
Dude, that fish is gone, dude. I'm surprised it didn't rip his asshole out.
Just a tunnel, a tube.
Yeah, a fucking fish sock. Yeah, dude. That I just can't imagine that poor fucking fish.
Yeah. Drowned to death. A fish that drowned. That sounds like a movie.
Wasted.
A fish that drowned.
Nemo, part 3. That's what it is. Finding Nemo's body.
Oh fuck! Finding Nemo's body. Oh shit!
What was it? Heroin? No, he got stuck on a fishing line. He got dragged. But yeah, dude. No, it was just so peaceful, dude.
Did you guys stay in a tent or in a cabin?
We definitely stayed in the cabin. We did our fair share of tents earlier, and I'm not opposed to it, dude, because you actually the year before we stayed in it, or not the year before, but the last time we went, we stayed in a tent, and we actually were fucking freezing. And then we went to town and we got ourselves a heater, and then we brought it back, and we were fucking good, bro.
Where do you plug the heater into?
I'm glad you asked. It's actually a propane heater.
Oh,
so you get these little tiny
your tent's on fire.
Just fucking flames. No. So it's a little propane tank, and you just screw it on.
Shout out King of the Hill.
Propane accessories. Shout out to his family.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, you just screw it on, turn it on, and it lights. And it was hot in there, dude. It was like a little too hot.
Yeah.
But it lasted all through the night.
We have a tent here.
We do.
Remember?
Yeah, we do.
Big ass tent.
Yeah.
I was gonna give it to my brother because he goes camping a lot.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, dude. But it was cool. We didn't go in a tent, but we were in a cabin, and it was dope. They had a fireplace and everything, so it was chill. and they had like 2 giant ass Lazy Boy recliners. So after a long day of fishing, we just boom, crack a cold one.
You
open.
took them out there?
No, they were there.
Oh, okay.
We just sit back, crack a cold one open. Fucking.
What was it, like a 2-bedroom, or what?
Yeah.
How's the how are the cabins like?
Well, it was a 1-bedroom. No,
living
actually,
room?
we shared the bed. We shared the bed, so it was a 1-bedroom.
Hey, you guys got real country.
Yeah, of course, bro. It ain't nothing.
There was 2 beds, or 2 bedrooms, but we slept in the same bed.
No. It was 1 bedroom. 1 bedroom.
We like that body heat out here in the woods, boy.
Hey, sometimes you need it to survive. You ain't know what's out in the woods.
Did you sleep tip to butt or butt to butt?
Butt
or
to
tip
butt.
to tip?
Well, who knows what happens when you're asleep? You know.
Yeah. You wake up upside down.
How did I get it turned around?
Yeah.
I was the fish. Nah, dude, but it was so cool. Dude, and just the coolness of like the temperature, it was like 50 degrees.
Did you take video or pictures inside the cabin? Was it nice? Or was it kind of like?
Did I? I don't remember if I did.
Was it kind of like a little?
It was a little
sketchy.
It was a little shack. It was a little shack, but it wasn't sketchy. Nah, it was actually.
What was
quite nice?
What was sketchier, the massage parlor or the cabin?
Definitely the massage parlor.
That was sketchier?
Yeah.
I fucking told you, bro.
It's not.
You kept denying it.
No, but I'm saying it's not sketchy. It's not sketchy.
It's Skechers.
It's Skechers.
This episode is sponsored by Skechers. Use code after. Use code after death. Get 3% off your Skechers next order.
Skechers. Just do it.
Skechers, not sketchy.
Skechers. Yeah. No. Yeah. It was a little. Actually, the cabin. It had more silverware and cutlery than we do. Like, it was nice, dude. I was pleasantly surprised.
Washing machine?
No washing machine.
Was it cabins or was it bungalows?
Cabins, like an actual legit I have a picture of it.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
But yeah, it was fun.
Is that it? Is that all about the?
That's all I got, dude. As we were leaving, a fucking huge storm.
Oh yeah,
was literally on our fucking asshole. Like literally, okay, because
chasing you.
We were gonna leave and like late at night, and we're like, should we just leave now? Yeah, we'll get there by the time it's dark. And we're like, all right, cool. So we're like, okay, going home, and then we're like, oh, that's some rain. And then we look to our right, and we're like, oh shit. And then you just see this giant storm like rolling over the mountains, and we're like, oh shit, we gotta go. So we fucking took off, dude, and literally when we got to like the next town over, it was like fucking a wall of like storm behind us, and we're like, oh shit, dude, we got out in time.
The cloud was like, it looked like Nope. Like a UFO passing by.
Dude, yeah, like if
dang, the floating cloud.
The floating cloud, dude. That's what it was, dude. It was fucking crazy, dude. But it was so cool. Like, it was so worth it to do it. And I want to go again. Like, I kind of want to go like almost like every couple months, because it was just so nice. But it's yeah, dude.
But we got to work.
Yeah. And we got to do the podcast.
Yeah. And you said that will be on the Patreon too, right? So that's 2 shorts, right? Or not even shorts. How long do you think it'll be? Like 10 minutes? That'd be sick.
I think
15 minutes.
I think the definitely the fishing trip is going to be about 10 minutes.
10?
Yeah, dude, because I have like an hour's worth of footage right now that I got to cut down. So,
I mean, longer the better, right?
Oh yeah, no, it definitely. And I want to do some like cool scoring to it, you know, like try
some crickets.
Try some crickets. Get some crickets up in this bitch. Get some worms.
Get some worms.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Coming out the ground.
Yeah.
Did you know that you can get worms if you get a stick, like probably like an inch thick stick or like a log, and you bang it? Once you hit you put it into the ground, and once you hit it like with something else, it shakes the ground and all the worms fucking come up. Do you know that?
I thought you can only get worms from a dead.
No, but did you know that?
No, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's called
a sounding rod?
A sounding rod, yeah.
I think that's what it's called, right? I was making a joke about sounding, but
earthworm.
If I sound crazy. Earthworm rod?
Earthworm calling.
Earthworm calling.
Oh, here you go. Worm grunting. That's what it's called. Oh, there you go. You don't hit it. You rub.
Worm grunting?
Yeah, bro. Check this out.
Things really turned around. It immediately had immediate success. Went out at night after a rain. Went to the exact same spot where I'd failed before. Boom. Worms start crawling out of the ground. It felt awesome after weeks and weeks of trying to catch worms and grunt worms with sticks.
Dude, he stuck his wooden dick in the ground and nutted worms.
Absolutely. Felt like
look at those worms, bro.
Yeah, any rate. So
let it be known that we did not make that edit.
For about 10 seconds
let's
or
claim
so.
it.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Some learning, maybe not
Can I tell you?
best method of getting lots of worms yet.
That sounds
it's a load of fun.
oddly like a predator
I
or
like
like
it for
alien.
some reason I enjoy
Yeah,
fishing.
all slow.
It's just, and I'm getting better and better at it too. And it's nice. I can just throw.
Yeah. Fun fact.
How the fuck did you know that? That's such a random ass fact, dude, which is oddly closely related to what I was just talking about.
Can I tell you? I made that up.
No fucking. You made that up.
I just typed in earthworm calling. I don't know. I said bang it with the. I was kind of close.
You were kind of close, dude. I thought
if you speak it, it will happen.
if you build it, they will come.
But yeah,
please come. Oh my god. Okay, earthworm calling, dude.
Well, there you go.
There you go. Is that what they call it?
That's what
I call that a Tuesday night.
Grace does it, and I just come out the. Imagine.
At the
You're
ground.
like, what's that sound?
You're just fucking dancing there.
I got hand sanitizer all over me like Danny DeVito.
No, what's even better is that you and you're just having a seizure on the floor. Look at that! Look at that worm! Wriggle for me, boy.
We talked a lot about family, as we did last week.
We did.
Did we talk about the? You good, bro?
Family.
Speaking of family, you talked about cuddling with your dad in the same bed.
It was magical.
And I went to the H3 live show.
Yes.
H3 podcast live show. Mm-hmm. So much fucking fun, dude.
You should have said on a related note.
Family related. Damn.
Let's wreck on that.
Right. On a family related note.
I think that was two on the nose.
Oh.
On a related topic, family.
On a related topic, family.
Shout out to his family.
Shout out to his family. The H3 FUPA troopers. We went to go, me and my brother who showed me H3 years ago.
Wait, he showed you H3?
He showed me Vape Nation. And then
no way.
Yeah. And then he just showed me Vape Nation. And then from there, I was like, yo, this guy's funny. And then we watched the rest of his shit.
Damn.
And he would do reactionary content. And
dude, what is it? Content Court.
Content Court. Yeah, that came late. That came after. But
what was his? I just
remember he's
a cringe. What was it, like Cringe Alert or something like that?
Cringe Alert.
And it's fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah.
I love, and then they would just like wear hazmat suits and like glasses and a welding mask.
Yeah,
like it's so cringe.
Yeah, there's so many different cringe lords out there.
Those were so good, dude.
Those are fun. He didn't like it because of the people it was attracting. Like he was doing it because it was cringe, but people were like, "Hell yeah, brother, neo Nazis forever!" And he's like, "What the fuck? I'm Jewish, bitch."
He's like, "Hell yeah, I hate that Karen who fucks that car."
Yeah, yeah. No, but yeah, I was bringing like same thing with Ian, with iDubbbz.
Oh, and
his apology or not apology, but like
what was that, Content Police or something like that?
Content Court. Yeah, he would do a lot of like edgy stuff. And back then, it was a lot of people did edgy shit, like Filthy Frank.
Filthy Frank.
He wants nothing to do with his YouTube career, Joji. Now he's known as Joji.
It's art. Honestly, that YouTube, his Filthy Frank is art.
It is. It's also fucked up a little bit, like the things he would say. But
it's so fucked up, yeah. But
at the time, it was funny, and now people, know it's fucked up.
I love the fucked up. It's beauty.
But
Beautiful
so we went to the
fucked
live
upness.
show. It was my brother, me, and Grace. Since, dude, I tried to get tickets. I tried to buy more, but it sold out in like 4 minutes. I remember I was trying to buy the front row tickets, and they were available. Like as soon as I hit 12, tickets went on sale. Boom.
Yeah.
Checked it, put them in my cart. Said somebody bought your tickets. Bought the row like next to it. They're still available. Bought those. Put them in my cart. Someone bought them. Someone bought them. Someone bought them. They kept doing it over and over. So I was like, "Fuck! Everyone's got the same idea. I'm going to the back,
to the back row."
I was the literal last row of the whole venue. So we're literally our backs. Nobody sat behind us.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and
Dude,
I was
I
like,
thought you guys were at least mid or like mid back.
No,
Damn.
I think it sat 1,600 people. So it was a lot of people.
Oh, they could have. Dude, they could have fucking sold out. They could sell out YouTube theater.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if they did that, Ethan.
Listen to me.
Then
You and the H3 podcast can sell out 7,000 seats.
Where at?
On the YouTube theater located in Inglewood, California, on the 298 acres of Hollywood Park.
That's
but
very
for real.
specific.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm a member of their like I guess like fan club or whatever.
members?
Yeah, the members.
The members only.
And
What you see,
I'm spamming in the chat like perform at YouTube theater. Like you will sell that out, and that's a 7,000 seat venue. So for all the Fupa troopers out there, we need you to say YouTube theater, perform there. Next live show, December. But yeah, that would be so cool. Like imagine, dude, we get to work that shit.
that would be insane.
Like I have, I got connections.
You got
Can
connects.
help them out.
I love those connects.
I will pay for them to be there.
You ever play with those
Connects? Yes.
They were like Legos but better.
I'm thinking of Bionicles.
No. Connects.
Sounds familiar. The magnets?
No. Was it magnets? Oh, they are called connects. That's funny. Connects, dude. Shout out to Connects. And shout out to your Connects.
Hold on, let me take a leak.
Okay.
What were we talking? Oh yeah, the live show.
Connects.
Connect.
Damn, bro. What do you have like?
This shit fell down.
Every time I look into your ass, I find that my heart is made of glass. Every time I sniff your farts, it's like a work of art.
Also,
Let me put this away. Huh?
I wrote a song.
You wrote a song.
But you'll have to find out in the edit.
But yeah,
I like these. I like these
sorry.
little exercises.
Took a little break to grab a cold one since I finished my coffee.
Yeah, I know. I'm still on mine.
But yeah, so we were saying that from Connects, we were talking about family.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was sitting in the back row. I said like, oh, let me buy the furthest ones so that I can secure the tickets, and I did.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember how much it was, but it was kind of I think it was like $80 a ticket,
Yeah.
and totally worth it.
Yeah.
In the whole line, like dude, when we pulled up there like an hour early,
Mm-hmm.
and parking was like $30. It was so fucking expensive. Drinks were like, for 2 drinks, it was like $60.
Holy
expensive.
shit.
But they had merch, and Alex Pardee, artist most of you might know, but
Patty.
Alex Pardee did this poster for the podcast. I fucking love it. I don't know if you noticed, but there's like all the little references. Like, we got White Claw for White Claw Gabe. We got Chestnuts in the chat. Peace and love. The pizza, because Papa bless. The verified check. The button. They got the button in there that deletes the last 30 seconds of something fucked up that they said.
Oh shit.
They got mayo because Zach loves mayo.
And mayo for Sam.
Mayo for Sam.
Shout out Sam. Oh, Sam even signed it next to it.
Yeah.
Quite next to it. Does it say mail for Sam?
It says Mayo 13th because that's when Zach played at the Roxy.
Oh, Mayo 13.
Live at the Roxy. They got the Pro Nut, the Pro Labs donut.
Oh, now that I see it, it looks.
Yeah, Alex Pardee is known for doing fucked up shit.
Oh, no, but it's
For
bears
drawing
a striking resemblance.
Yeah.
Fuck,
and then they
dude.
have the boxing glove because AB boxes.
You know what's funny? They have the beach balls.
Yeah.
The beach balls, which were in the live show.
Yeah. You know why?
Why?
It's a reference because Ethan's dad, the guy in the middle, his dad goes to Dodger games and he takes a pocket knife so he can pop all the beach balls. He hates them. He hates beach balls.
What's even more alarming is that he goes to Dodgers games and brings the pocket knife.
Yeah, I know, right?
And he gets through. What the fuck?
But yeah, there's all the other references. Pretty funny.
Is that Gamer Sup right there?
Where? This one?
Oh yeah.
That's boba because they order boba every episode.
Oh, that's boba.
Yeah. There's love.
Yeah, wow.
They
On the
got the
iPad.
spicy chip challenge.
Oh, the blue chip.
The blue chip challenge.
They got the foot for
Foot soldiers.
Oh, is that Foot Soldiers? Not what is it?
Wiki feet.
Wiki Feet, yeah.
Yeah, that same thing.
Same. What's that P thing?
This?
No, bottom left.
This? Oh, that's PowerPoint because Olivia does her PowerPoints on like drama.
Wow, the PowerPoint.
As this whole segment that they have.
That's pretty sick, dude.
Monarch butterflies, Avatar, the dog's shredder.
Why does he have so many pimples though?
Because he has a skin condition apparently. Like he always busts
like
out into
eczema
rash
or something like that.
He doesn't have eczema, but he bursts into rashes whenever they open that fika fish from Sweden. That smelly ass fish.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's all signed by all the crew members. I even got to meet most of them, or maybe half. It would have been cool to meet Love, because Love came from Sweden.
Yeah, Love is.
He's
Love.
now a U.S. citizen.
Oh, he's full.
Well, he's got a
immersion?
visa.
He's got a visa.
He's gonna get his citizenship. But yeah, that's crazy. Imagine moving for that.
Fuck, dude.
I got some pictures of me with
yeah.
AB.
Hey, yeah, dude. When you showed me these, I was like, damn, bro. How did you? I was like, did you get the VIP shit? Like, how
No.
did you even fucking meet them?
No, there's Allie. That's Dan's girlfriend. She was selling merch.
Dan's a good man.
There's Sam.
Sam.
Mayo for Sam.
Sam, shout out.
Me and my brother and Sam. There's the merch. You see the poster and the T-shirt. I got those two,
Yeah.
and they were selling super cheap Teddy Fresh stuff, like extra stuff that they had in stock.
Dude, and Teddy Fresh is no joke, dude. They're pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Like the good shit.
You see Jimmy Lee with his hairline.
Yeah, dude. Wait, did you see this before he went in? Like before the live show?
Yeah,
Okay. So
he was out in the fucking line looking for people to take pictures with.
for the
Oh.
clout.
You know what? This security guard right here, guy was cool as fuck, bro. He's got sick ass braids too. Old guy.
Shout out Allied.
Shout out to that guy specifically. He's all because I was wearing my jumpsuit, my overalls,
Yeah.
and he goes, "Hey man, I like that. Those overalls." I was all laughing. I was like, "Oh, thanks, bro." And he's like, "Man, I haven't seen those in years, decades." And then I started laughing, and then he's all, "Where'd you get that?" I'm all Altamont, and then it was like it's a skate shop.
Yeah.
Online, and he's all Altamont. Okay, how do you spell that? And he was like consistent about it. He's like, I'm gonna get me some, like, for
Oh
sure.
shit.
I'm all, damn, that's sick. And then he was
the
like,
next time you see him, he has fucking
His overalls.
overalls on.
no, dude, for real. Like, I believe that guy when he said it, because every time we bumped into each other, like when I would walk to the restroom or get some drinks or
He's
whatever,
like, overalls guy.
he'd like look at me and shit, give me a look.
Damn, bro, he was trying to get your number. It's like, what's up, girl?
So shout out to that guy. He was escorting Jimmy Lee, poor guy. There's Jimmy with some more fans. This guy's a gangster right there. Look at that shit. Boom.
Dude, he looks like he's eyeing someone like, don't try it.
Don't push.
Oh my God, this guy. FOMO.
But yeah, so
yeah.
It was fun. Got to meet most of those guys. I saw Lena, but didn't get to get a picture because she was like being super nice and taking pictures with thousands of people.
Fuck.
Or hundreds of people.
Yeah, but that's cool, dude.
Yeah. And
that's cool that they would take time out of their day to do that. Because I mean,
yeah, they could just do it, go home. They said they were there since 8 in the morning loading in. They brought in a full
they were
8, 9
they
foot.
were there at 8, so that means they probably woke up at like 5 to get prepped and then just get everything ready and then
pack up and all that. The day before, probably.
Yeah, and they probably were like up till like midnight the day before.
Like, you know how when we have shows at SoFi or YouTube or whatever?
Yeah.
How many times are the talent there loading and unloading shit?
Oh,
That's what they
never,
had to do.
Yeah, dude. They're their own production crew.
They're their own.
basically.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Like just that. And that's something that we would do is like doing all the grunt work and stuff.
Ourselves, yeah.
So even though they're huge and they can pay people to do that shit for them,
yeah,
they want to make sure it's perfect. Like I saw the behind the scenes and it was awesome.
Yeah. It's a labor of love.
Labor of love. But yeah, shout out to their family. Got to meet the lawyer PNP.
Oh God,
that guy's fucking awesome. The ones letting super villains. Let's go. Got to see him. Howie Mandel was there.
That was sick, dude.
Teddy Freshed out.
That was sick, dude. I didn't think Howie was gonna be there.
Me neither.
So they live streamed it. Was it for members only?
No, for everyone.
It was for everyone.
Yeah.
So they live streamed it, and I was watching in on it, and dude, the craziest shit happened.
Yeah.
Do we want to move to the
what?
The ProNet?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, so there's a whole for those of you that aren't H3 heads, there is an incident that happened where Howie Mandel went on TikTok and posted his friend Neil's prolapse. It was he didn't know what it was.
Oh, yeah.
That's the shtick that he is sticking with, because he got almost canceled for it, and like a lot of advertisers dropped him for showing a whole prolapse anus on TikTok.
Yeah, which is pretty. I mean, the joke was funny though.
Yeah, it was hilarious. But he traumatized so many people. Like when we were growing up and we had like fucked up, like, what was it called? Junk. There was a website.
I know what you're talking about. But it's like you would see Blue Waffle on it. You would see Special Fried Rice. You would see,
fuck, what was it called?
What else?
Junk Planet? Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Comment below. I know you guys know what it is, but he posted that TikTok, and
we're looking at you, Alex, and Saul and Manny, Rosa.
Yeah.
Rosas.
Yeah.
They know.
But yeah, so the prolapse thing, Howie Mandel got in trouble for it. H3 brought him on his show to discuss it, and he was denying that he knew what it was and all this stuff, and H3 was like, or Ethan was saying like, no, I think you know what it was. Anyway, so they had Howie come out of a prolapse, like a staged prolapse. It was like 9 feet tall.
Oh yeah.
It was a red prolapse. He walked out of it when they brought him out for the whole Family Feud section.
Yeah.
And they even showed the actual footage of the prolapse that they've been showing all their guests on their podcast. So I have that here, and we'll show you, Chris.
Okay. Now I've seen the Neil one.
You've seen the Neil one?
Let me see. I've seen the Neil one. It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah. Dude, this is disgusting. I mean, shout out to this guy.
All right.
But
I'm going to say, you saw this live, right?
I saw this live. It was hard to watch. You'll see my brother and Grace's reaction. It's great.
All right.
All right, everybody who doesn't want to watch, look the fuck away.
Shit, I don't want to watch.
Dan, roll the goddamn fucking video.
Oh my.
This is covered up.
Related. Ow.
Oh my god, he's tickling it. Hide my screen. Yep.
Oh no! Fuck, dude! Fuck! I'm not looking away. I promised I wouldn't look away.
Oh, is that how your dad was sleeping with you in the bed?
No. Oh, what the fuck, dude?
Oh! He's gripping it.
Oh my god!
Grace is loving it. Oh. Oh. Disgusting.
Fuck, dude. Oh my god, that was visceral, bro.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
That was.
Yep. But yeah, it was a fun time. Got to see that. I thought it was funny. Like Grace doesn't really watch H3, but she's like I was kind of telling her.
She loves prolapses.
She by the look of that video, yeah, she loves it. We
Dude,
got to see White Claw Gabe.
She didn't seem disturbed at all. She was
she
like,
didn't. She was laughing.
She was like, "That's crazy, right?"
Yeah.
That's fucking weird, dude.
But yeah, I've been watching them since they were back in fucking New York.
Back when it was just Ethan and Hila.
Ethan and Elia. And then we saw them make up, like, do all these videos, content, work with Filthy Frank and iDubbbz, and built like a whole group of people that they constantly made content with. And then turn it into a podcast, and then turn the podcast into a clothing line, Teddy Fresh.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh my god, dude.
Finally got to see him live.
I'm still a little on edge from that.
Yeah. It's a little disturbing.
I didn't know that can look like that.
But dude, you know what's fucked up is so like after that,
and I'll be honest, it went out and in pretty
easily.
Quick.
Yeah. No, he can do it on command, and he did it on command live for Howie.
Dude, I don't know if I was Howie, dude. I would have been ready to punch some motherfuckers. Like I don't know what the vibe is, dude. I don't know what this vibe is, but it's wrong, and I'm ready to start punching.
He looked like he was pissed.
That's probably what happened. That's why fisting got invented. Somebody prolapsed, and they were like, "I don't know what to do," and they're like, "Oh,
that feels good, pretty good."
Oh my god, yeah, dude. That was
So after that, though, because I recorded it, sounds kind of. Was it low? Okay, yeah. So after that, I recorded that video, and people on the H3 Facebook group that I belong, or like I'm a group of, yeah. In the chat, they were like, "Anybody record that?" And I was like, "I did." And so everyone, mostly women, were like, "Oh, I need to see it. I need to see that video." And I was just like, "Yeah, as long as you guys are over 18, like I'll send it to you." And so everyone was like, "I need to see it. I need to see it." And like. Also, guys like Jake, shout out Jake. He followed us on this podcast, so hopefully he gets to see this.
Oh, nice.
He's starting on episode 1. He's watching all the way from the beginning, beninging. And he'll get that reference because we've said that before.
Exactly. Hey,
it's got FOMO.
FOMO.
But yeah, so. Everyone was asking for it, and I was
FOMO,
just like,
not chomo.
Are you 18? Yes. Okay, here. Send them the video. And yeah, everyone was loving it.
Can girls prolapse on command?
I think anyone can.
Not me.
Well,
I've never tried, to be honest. You're like, try it. And I go,
yeah. Taller? You sit taller? Yeah, so everyone was asking for the video. You fucking disgusting motherfuckers.
Dude.
Love ya. No homo.
Love you. Yeah. No FOMO.
No FOMO. And yeah, everybody, and I even sent them the new intro, and everybody was like really surprised at how high quality our podcast is.
That's
it's fucking awesome. Like
that's
a
pretty
lot
dope.
of people in the chat were like, "That's so sick. I love that."
A lot of people they saw the intro and said,
So-
"Wow, that's a good intro."
By the end of this
I've
episode,
been really working on that.
by the start of this episode, we might have 200,
Oh, I know we have 192 right now.
192.
And when I say this, you make my fucking day when you guys subscribe and you comment. I love the comments, dude.
Love the comments.
I literally love the comment and I respond to any of them.
Jake Johnson and
All of them.
Harriet Jane. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to your families.
Shout out to your families.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
But yeah, everyone in the H3
It's
group
great.
is so fucking chill. Everyone's so
Mhm.
cool. All the weirdos. We're all coping right now because H3 is on a 2 week vacation. They're in the Bahamas right now.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Damn, bro.
So that's 10 episodes.
Y'all like, I know, dude.
That's
okay.
10 episodes, bro.
Okay.
We're lonely out here.
we're a bi-weekly podcast, right? Or
Mhm.
bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly, bi-monthly.
Yeah. But I can't imagine doing fucking. I mean, obviously, if it's your. Actually, you know what? I can because in the office we get pretty podcasty.
Yeah, we can.
We get pretty podcasty at times, and I feel like we could do it. We could do it. If anybody wants to sponsor us, to have me infiltrate your ear holes 5 days a week,
Yeah.
I will do it, dude. I will do it.
And speaking of reactionary content, I heard you have some TikToks for me.
Yes, dude. These are just you know what? It's been a while since we had the TikToks, and I just want to bring them back. But apart from these just being fucked up, I think these are very interesting. And they're kind of a narration on the human genome, the human psyche, the political state of the union as it stands right now. And I just want to know your thoughts, your reactions.
All right.
This
All right.
bag is made of plastic. Use it for as long as you like. However, when it is no longer of use, do not leave it in the countryside of the sea. Dispose of it in a refuse container. The wattled belongs to us all. We must protect TT.
That's a good one.
That's a throwback to the Gatits episode.
Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, we must protect TT.
Bro, what in the ever-loving shit am I looking at right
What?
now? Dude, this kid's coming up on me. Like,
Yo.
hey, buddy. Are you okay? You can't be out here.
That's my neck today, dude.
Where's your mommy? Hey, buddy. Holy shit, dude.
Yo.
What in the fuck?
That's it.
That's it, dude.
Did you follow up? See if we posted anything else?
No, I didn't.
Wow, you fucked up. That could have been gold.
Next week, find out.
Okay, dude, I'm sorry that I'm good at playing guitar. Why are you angry at me if you're playing guitar? Because you're just so good. You think I wanted to do this? You think I want to do this? I don't want to be. I want to be stage crew, not whatever main lead. I don't want to be main lead. I do. You meant so much to me, and you had to try out. But your amazing guitar skills. You told me to try out. Well, maybe that was a little long. Okay,
Long.
you didn't have to play the best you can do. What? Am I supposed to play bad? Yeah. I know you sang bad.
I love that.
Sing, man.
You didn't have to be so good. What do you want me to play bad?
Yeah.
I know you
Yeah.
sing bad.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't want to be a lead guitar. I want to be a stage crew.
Yeah. That's me, dude. I don't want to be on this podcast. I want to be fucking the switcher, the research. I want to be the Jamie of this podcast.
Oh, damn, bro. Oh, okay, who wants to fill his spot as a co-host?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. You
I really don't like being on camera, but it is kind of fun.
It's
like
fun,
I would
dude.
want to be in the back, not the main,
Not the main. You want to be on not the A cam, not the B cam, not the C cam,
the D cam,
the D cam.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies, the
Yep.
D cam.
I want to be the researcher and all that shit. Yeah,
You
okay.
do bring up some good. You're pretty fast on the Google.
On the Google.
On like Nadav.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That dove is googling shit. That dove is googling shit.
But those are a little bit of the TikToks that I've seen in my life.
Just a couple.
Damn.
All right, so now we'll get into movies.
Yes.
We recently saw I'm Thinking of Ending Things.
Yeah. That was recommended to me by way of...
Was it Bobby Lee?
No.
I remember a podcast said it.
Yo, okay, a podcast was saying it, but I've also seen it in...
I think it was not Taste Buds, the other one. With the Stefano.
Hey Babe.
Yeah.
Hey Babe.
I think it was on Hey Babe.
And they said did they shout it out okay?
I'm pretty sure
crazy
they did.
because that's same wavelength right there because that's a movie that's been like recommended. Like if you guys like this, you might like this. If you like this, you like this.
Yeah.
And there's this guy Patrick Tomaso who's on YouTube and he does a lot of like cool
Tomato Tomaso,
bro. That's all how you spell it. And he does a lot of like cinematic shorts, like just camera tests and all that shit. And he in particular liked the color grading of that movie, so he like replicated it and did like a little short narrative of it. And that's where I heard of it from, and I was like, damn, dude, I gotta watch it, dude. He's like, it's so good. And he was like, it's gonna blow your mind if you like just weird trippy movies. But I'm curious to I'm surprised that he didn't reference
Kurosawa.
Kurosawa. No.
I like it. You fucking wind it up. Get out.
You gotta wind it.
Yeah. Be Kind and Rewind.
Be Kind. That's a great movie. Have
That's
you
a
seen
movie?
that? Be Kind, Rewind.
No.
With Jack Black and I think it's not Kev Mo. What's the other guy's name? Fuck, dude. What's his name? Most Def. Jack Black, Most Def.
Oh.
Danny Glover. Dude, that's a good movie.
Wow.
They
Yo, okay, I'm watching that.
Yeah, dude, it's so good. They remake films like low budget because they don't have it in their store, and so they like remake it shot for shot and then they like sell it at their store.
Oh, that's sick.
It's super. Dude, this is like literally, dude, oh my God, this is the origin of YouTube basically. They're like, I can't do this, so I'm gonna remake it shot for shot. Dude, shout out to fucking what are their names, dude? We just watched them where they remade Avatar.
Yeah.
They remade Batman and all the new Oscars like La La Land.
Felipe and Michelle.
I know there's two names that I'm like, I can't figure it out. But yeah, Felipe and Michelle, they remade Joker. They basically did Be Kind, Rewind.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people are doing that nowadays. Like
we are doing it.
We're doing
with
it.
The
Shed. Yeah, dude. I kind of forgot, like in the remaking of it, like the shots and all that. But then going back and then, so right now I'm amassing a collection of like shots from Shot Deck. Shot Deck is like basically a library of screenshots from all our favorite movies. And so I'm going through and I'm looking and I'm like, oh shit, dude, I didn't even realize like I copied this shot from this other movie in trying to make the Hereditary short, The Shed. And it's just, I love that it's filtering through me, coming out through my eyes, and then fucking I'm just like redoing it. And
yeah,
I'm like,
Shot Deck's fucking sick. Tell them how it started.
So okay, literally, this is interesting. So the creator of Shot Deck, Lawrence Sher, which is the DP, director of photography for Joker, created a website to facilitate what he was already doing. So what he was doing beforehand without Shot Deck, which was he would watch a movie, say for instance Hereditary. He would pause the screen, record it, right, or take a picture of it, and then have it go like printed down into like go like Kinko's and like print down a video or print down a picture of it. And then he would take that picture and like basically use that to show someone like, hey, I'm thinking of this. But if we change it up like that, right?
Yeah.
So now in the digital age, you can literally screen grab any piece of content, right? As long as it's able to be screenshotted, you know? And you basically do that, export it, and then boom, you create your little library of stills that you can later reference in other movies. And basically that's what he did. He created ShotDeck as a repository for all those different screenshots from different movies that were interesting, like visually interesting.
Yeah.
In order to show Todd Phillips, the director of Joker, like, hey, this is kind of my idea and vision for what this should be. So it had scenes like Taxi Driver. It had scenes from what else?
I think it had scenes from One Who Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yes. Yeah. A lot of Hitchcock. Those going Dutch angles. He would have those. I'm forgetting them.
A bunch of movies.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So he had those, and then he decided, he was like, why stop at one? And so, dude, he's literally just been amassing collections and collections. Like a movie will come out 6 months later.
Such a genius idea. Like that guy's making money from people that are subscribing to that.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so at first, when it was in the beta phase, it was free. And it was amazing because you were like, oh my gosh, dude, this is like...
You can get all the color grades.
You get inspired, dude. And not only that, it literally has tags of like, well, say for instance, we're doing like a short film and we want to do like an interior scene. 2 people across from each other.
Yeah.
On a long
all the
lens.
tags.
You can just click that and then it shows you like thousands of pictures of the same type of shot, but differently done. Like
you could type in 2 people in a hallway.
Yeah.
And it'll show you all the movies that have 2 people in a hallway.
Yeah, dude. And
it's
like
color, like all the color palettes, and take from that to your own project.
Yeah, and it's like, say I want that same shot, 2 people in a hallway, but I want it in the color red. Just click red.
Yeah, just type in red.
And then you have all those shots. Dude. It's fucking
so
amazing.
Good. Yeah.
And it's just literally like what splices. Like samples.
Yeah.
But your visual samples. Visual samples. But yeah, he basically created it for himself and then figured out that, oh my gosh, anybody can use this and people will love this.
Yeah.
And so I'm using that for like shot referencing. Like hopefully this lighting that we have right now is conducive to what kind of
I'm thinking of many things.
Yeah, the inspiration we have for I'm thinking of anything. So hopefully that comes through.
I will tell you that movie, everything but the ending was great.
Yeah.
And I like weird endings. I like stupid endings. But that pissed me off. That ending was not the payoff I wanted.
I understand it to be more, and I kind of realized this when
because I feel like that's an easy write-off.
It is, and I actually
want to censor that out so I don't spoil it for people. It's a beautiful movie. It's it's filmed great. The shots are fucking awesome. And if you like Eraserhead, we've said this before, but if you like Eraserhead, that movie's fucking great.
Yeah.
Personally, I just didn't like the ending because I think that topic of thing, that type of movie, I don't like.
Yeah, it was.
Try not to spoil it, but
the ending, and I think because I'm trying to look up how much budget they had for that movie, because that could have been and if you think about it, the sets of the movie are not overly complicated.
And it's all, I can tell it was all
it's pretty much visual
VFX.
Yeah, VFX for the most part. But now this is a very interesting bit of information. Charlie Kaufman, the director, also wrote Being John Malkovich and Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, which are both very, very artsy, fucked up, weird, just like avant-garde kind of films. And so, yeah, dude, I think I thought it was great. I wasn't really bummed about the ending. I thought it was interesting, but it is very poetic. Like they literally recite poems.
Mm-hmm.
There's musical influence, like musicals influenced in there. But I think the shot style of it is just very cool. Like,
shot style is the best part.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, dude. It was great, dude.
It was disturbingly weird. And a lot of people like that. Like, if you know movies like The Lighthouse, if you know movies like Eraserhead and all those weird movies, Hereditary, Midsummer, there's subtle things that happen in a movie that you're like, whoa, what the fuck? And you want to rewind it.
Yeah.
Just to make sure that you saw what you saw or you heard what you heard. Like, it's super, super subtle.
Same thing with Beau is Afraid.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you could rewind that thing to the fucking gears fall off. Like, it's a movie worth investing your eyes into.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, and this is what I love about, like, Beau, what I loved about Hereditary, what I loved about everything. Like, the foreshadowing starts at the beginning, literal fucking beginning of the movie.
Yeah, from the start.
So, like, this, dude, like, the first shot in I'm Thinking of Anythings is literally about the ending.
Right.
Which is blows my mind. And really, that just inspires me to be a better storyteller of, like, oh, okay, cool. Let me add some of those storytelling elements into, like, the shit that I'm doing, which is just so cool.
Yep.
But yeah, dude, that was cool. We saw.
You saw Sorry to Bother You.
I saw Sorry to Bother You, which is one thing that you had told me. You're like, if you like that movie, you're gonna like this movie. So I was like, all right, cool. So I finished watching this one, and I immediately went to Sorry to Bother You.
Mm-hmm.
And yep, it pretty much holds up as like, it's. I don't know what kind of genre it is. It's like,
yeah, it's all the same.
It's like psycho thriller. It's
cosmic horror.
It's like gaslight horror.
Gaslight horror. That's
It
cosmic
really-
horror.
It's cosmic, right?
That's what cosmic horror is.
Yeah, dude, I love it. I love feeling uneasy and like the world is like against me and like my mind is being challenged to like your reality is breaking and you don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Like the bathroom scene when he goes to the mansion.
Yeah.
And he's just like, everything about that movie was quote unquote normal, which it really wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's so good. Like, because you know that the world is fucked up.
Yeah.
But everybody's playing as if it's normal.
Yeah.
And then when he goes to the restroom and he sees and he's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And then he's like, am I? When he
yeah.
When he does that. And I'm like, dude. And then they play it until the very end.
Mm-hmm.
And then it happens. And then you're like, there's no happy endings. I like that too. I like that there's no happy endings.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the times in the end of like a horror movie, they'll like defeat the demon or like
Marvel
kill the
movie.
doll or whatever. Yeah. And then, oh, okay, we're good.
Or like someone dies in a Marvel movie and then they're back in the next movie. It's like,
yeah, dude.
Yeah, they didn't actually die. It was in a different universe. It's a different person.
Yeah.
Gamora.
Yeah, exactly. And I like that there is consequences that you live with in that cinematic universe.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, oh, I have to live with the main character dies or whatever. You know, like, you're like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, like Iron Man, they're going to bring him back. They're bringing back Robert Downey Jr.
Are they really? I hope they do it in a good way.
They're not. There's no good way to do it, bro. How heartfelt was it when he died?
Dude,
I really didn't give a fuck about Iron Man. I was hoping he died in Iron Man 1. I was like, this guy is cringe as fuck. He's terrible.
Oh, I cried when he died.
I was like, I literally said, yes, finally.
No.
He's annoying as fuck, bro.
I don't think
this guy with money.
I think you cried too.
Nope.
I don't know. I looked over and you were like, but yeah, dude.
Check out those movies.
Great movies. Please check out Beau is Afraid. Check out Sorry to Bother You. I'm Thinking of Many Things. check out Eraserhead, dude. These are like my genres, bro. These are like my vision, like in my head. In my head. That's.
And if you're not into
that's
those,
what I see.
Not into those kind of movies, check out Past Lives. It's an A24 movie. I saw it.
Oh, how was it?
It's pretty good. Very chick flicky, but not in like a rom-com kind of way.
Did it ever make you feel like uneasy?
Like those movies?
A24 movies do.
No. They went a different direction and they pulled it off.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's even
it was good. It was a good change of genre.
Because I feel like even though I go into A24, I'm like
wasn't like that.
Bracing for like, what are they gonna do? What are you gonna do to me?
They have a lot of beautiful shots in New York.
They've matured as
they got the film grain. It looks like it's shot on like a 50 millimeter lens, like very up close, clear portrait style.
Oh, I like
with
that.
like bokeh in the background. It was cool. It was a quiet movie. Not tons of dialogue, but like a lot of it was in Korean.
It was.
It was a Korean-based movie. However, they
that.
do have the actor. What's his name? Hold on.
That's like Parasite.
That was all Korean.
Yeah, but it was not like a whole lot of dialogue.
Mm.
It was very it allowed the actors to breathe and like the scenes to play out a little bit more closely to real life.
John Magaro. You just feel bad for the guy. It didn't end the way I thought it was going to end. It's a good fucking movie though.
It didn't end the way. Oh damn. Okay, I want to see it. I want to see it because you have a preconceived notion when you watch the trailer. You're like,
yeah,
fuck, I know what this is.
Definitely, I did at least.
Okay,
but what's good is that Grace didn't have the same thought that I did. I was like, oh, it's gonna end this way, and she's like, no, I don't think so. I think it's gonna end this way.
I think that's
good.
No, but I think that's pretty common for guys and girls.
Oh yeah.
Guys see the other guy and you're like, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
He's gonna ruin it. And then the girls are like, no, he's just a friend.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck.
Exactly. But it was a good movie.
We're pessimistic guys. That's all we are.
The movie was directed by Celine Song.
Celine Song. Yeah, that's right. Because I looked this up and I was like, Celine Song, I don't know who that is. What are the other movies? She was a writer working in the theater, self-directed. So, first banger for all intents and purposes.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It didn't do great in box office, I don't think, because they had like an early release and that's when I saw it.
But I don't think A24 ever does good in box office. I think
true.
they do really well in like the cult following it after the fact.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I mean, how are you going to like A24 Past Lives and then Guardians of the Galaxy? We know what you're going to go see first.
Yeah. It was a very film festival type of movie.
Type of vibe.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I like that. I mean, yeah, I like that. Oh, it's still playing in theaters.
Yeah. I saw the early release.
Damn, I might go see it.
It's pretty good.
Norwalk today at 10 p.m. But yeah.
Okay, so that's it for today's episode. In a later episode and on our Patreon, maybe.
Yeah, well, I do want to put it on Patreon first, but we will talk about the intro. I want to do a shot breakdown, basically, and do a little commentary on how we came up with it, all the inspiration that led into it, a little behind the scenes of like shooting it, because I mean, obviously we have to shoot it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's kind of funny, dude. Like, and then what's even cooler is that you just have the initial idea, and then you get on set, and you're like, "Wait, what if we do this? Yeah. Let's do this. Let's try this. Let's
Having
do this."
to keep redoing it. It took all day.
Yeah, it did.
From like 11 to like 11.
Yeah, literally. And then all day. It took all day. And then by 11 p.m., I'm like, export, which is cool. But yeah, we will do a little reaction on that. Have it on Patreon first, and then feature it on the podcast, and then yeah, dude. Hopefully that we continue what we're doing.
Keep making some cool stuff. I've been wanting to redo the intro for a long time since we got a new fucking set.
Yeah.
So we really got to showcase that.
Mm-hmm.
You get to see the whole just restart the episode and check out the intro again if you want.
Yeah.
But for now, here is Chris's new and full outro.
Full outro song. Yeah. Lyrics are coming, and this will be a Spotify song, and you can play that. But as it stands right now, it's still in production. But here it is for the first time, uncut.
Thank you, everybody, for subscribing to Patreon. We love you guys. We can't do it without you. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Shout out to all the Fupa Troopers. We love you guys. Check us out on Spotify and YouTube. And that is it.
Goodbye, guys.
We'll see you in a couple weeks. See, I feel like it sounds like it's echoing too much, is it?
Cheers.
Episode 32.
Wait. I was at the cheers, man.
Oh, you always got to do that.
Yeah.
All right.
I have to.
All right. Today is a special episode. We have a lot of new... Dude, it sounds fucking weird, man.
How?
It sounds like I'm speaking from like over there. Check. That sounds a little... Check. It's louder.
I didn't do anything.
It's just louder.
I didn't do anything.
Check. Do it again. Check.
Okay.
It doesn't sound like it's got like... It sounds like it's coming from the outside and not from like the front. Hello?
Coming from around the outside?
Yeah.
Around the outside?
It's fucking Eminem over here.
Round the outside.
Check. Hello. No? Do something. Check. Hello. Check. Hello. Check. Hello.
Check.
Does that sound better?
Sounds a lot better.
Okay, cool.
No.
Doesn't sound better. Hello. No, it doesn't.
Dick. Cat, dick. Balls only. Well, that's a new one. Dick, cat. Screenshot, dick.